In this next video, we'll be concentrating our focus on adding further stations and moving the reference point within our flower. So, first of all, you may recall we unfolded entity 4 and 15 first of all in 8 stations. I'm now going to increase this. So, let us move the focus here to this pass, and then we can right click in this area here and insert a pass. And again, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 passes to unfold. So now we can go here to this cell and here to this cell, right click, create bend sequence, and this time over 10 stations we'll have 8.5 degrees per pass. On this occasion I'm not going to save it. Click OK. We can now see our flower is unfolded here. Let us now look at the reference position in the dovetail. You may recall at present we have this situation where everything is unfolding centrally but is moving up. In this position to here. So you have downward material movement. Okay, so we can change this now by going to this pass, deactivating the flower so we can see our area of concentration, and now we hit this button here, which is our plane of unfolding and reference point. Okay, so we would now like to leave the plane of unfolding in this position, in this entity. We want to change the fixed point. So here we now select our method, and here the profile point we want to vertically fix. Select this one here, and now this can be at the beginning in the center of entity 12. And now hit OK. So now when we see the flower, you'll see here we no longer have a downward movement of strip, we have an upward movement as we form the dovetail. So these are the possibilities when changing the reference point. If we save our CSP file by hitting the red disk here, I'm now going to create an archive file and call it Optimize Flower. Let us now take a look at the simulation. We now need to add some additional stations. OK. So we go to the roll forming line, modify, and you can now see we need 21. So if we have a machine available in our library, we can do so. Again, just check here, our distance between stations needs to be 280. OK, OK again, and OK. Quick review of our forming length. OK, And now we have a new calculation. By changing to our paper space, we can zoom in and then review the flower in model space. Okay, so we can see we still have some high strain here. And this is because we have some forming in this area and also some lifting here. So it would be beneficial to add an additional station. So now let us return to our flower. Move our flower here. Take another look at our spreadsheet here. And here is the cause of our concern. We have some forming here and here. So now we take our focus, right click and insert pass. And here we will spacebar equals 0. Here spacebar equals 0. And now we can right click in this cell and delete the unfold data. The same goes here. And save the flower. So now we can recalculate. Simulation of strains. OK again. Now you'll see things look a little bit nicer. Take a look at the Cavalier view. Here you can see the peak is much less. Total strain is 0.7. Let us now take a look at the entire flower. Check on our roll form line. Modify. All stations are set at 280. OK, and OK. And you'll see our entire scenario now looks more favourable. Here you can see some strain as we do some lifting. But overall, this is a much smoother sequence, much lower strain, profile becoming unstable and then returning to a stable position. Let us now take a look at our elongation. By ticking this box here, nothing too undesirable here. This is a good possibility to assess for twist in the profile if we have some high strain. So now we have a further optimized profile, and now I'm going to archive this and call it Optimized Flower 2. I will now use this flower when I begin to design rolls.